Hi everyone! Thank you so much for joining me again here for another video. I'm excited to share with you another topic today. I know that last week I shared with you my story and I shared with you how I became a love coach and why I decided to help women through the process of healing their hearts so that they can begin to draw in and attract their soulmate and to know when they found him. So today I want to talk to everybody a little bit about the topic of rejection. And I want to talk to you about this because rejection was a big part of how I learned a lot of my lessons through my life. It was something that I wasn't grateful for a very long time, and it's something that I actually see as a gift now. So I want to talk to you a little bit about how I came to that attitude, and I also want to talk to you about what rejection really is. So I'll just share with you a little bit about what I experienced, mostly from romantic partners, sometimes from friendships too. Um, I experienced a lot of personal rejection in my life growing up and while I was dating. So, you know, I would have people who I would reach out to and they would not reach back. I would have, dates and men that I met and guys that I went out with constantly reject me. I would have people not return text messages, not return phone calls. I would have dates canceled. I would have, somebody be interested for a couple of weeks and then, say, sorry, this just isn't working out. I'd have people go dark on me a lot, so things I thought would be going really well, and then I just wouldn't hear back from them. And, I would have friends cancel plans and things like that. And these patterns really created a lot of anxiety for me. And it got to the point where I would expect this treatment and I would expect this behavior from other people. So when I would meet somebody new, I really just had this deep expectation that, oh, well, since I like this person and we seem to be getting along, I'm just going to wait for it. I'm just going to wait for the rejection because I know it's coming because it's been happening over and over and over again. And so that pattern of rejection and having people act that way towards me is actually was one of the final straws in me sort of waking up and becoming very aware of what was going on because I had this thought one day this thought was, there are not that many crappy people or, guys who don't want to commit, that there can't be that many people in my life being drawn to me that are like that. And it just didn't make any sense to me. So, I started reading some books and reading a few articles. And what I discovered was, it was me. I was drawing in that behavior. I was drawing in people who were going to show me that. And it wasn't that there was anything wrong with me. There's never anything wrong with us. What was wrong was what I was choosing to believe about myself deep down and about the behavior of other people. And after, some counseling and some reading and some work on myself, I began to discover that deep, deep down, because of things that happened to me in my life and, early on in my childhood, those things were still with me and they were deep. And there was a very deep fear that, whoever I met, if I met a man and, I was attracted to him and I liked him, that he would leave. And that was a big fear for me. And so what I began to learn was that this rejection for me from other people was actually reflecting back to me my fears, my deepest fears that I had in my heart. And the reason they were being reflected to me over and over and over again is because it was an opportunity for me to recognize this pattern and to realize the healing that I had to do within myself. So, all of these people who were behaving this way and acting this way towards me, these people were mirrors for my beliefs and my fears about myself and about my life. And once I realized that, it was just life changing for me. I can't even tell you. I learned how to be gentle with myself. So I learned that, a better way to deal with the feeling of rejection is to sit down and feel it. And that might sound kind of crazy because you're like, well, why would I want to feel more of that? I already feel enough of that. But when you allow yourself to sit down and get quiet and almost have an internal loving conversation with that rejection, you begin to realize where it's coming from and what it's trying to tell you. Once you learn to work with it instead of fight against it, really miraculous things can happen. So I hope this video helps you. I hope it serves you. And let me know. Let me know if you've had any experiences with, you know, different ways of dealing with rejection. I would love to hear them. I also want to invite you to head over to my website, luminousLiving.ca, and sign up for my free Access Love video. This video I created, it's my morning routine. And this routine follows a few steps, and these steps led me to be in a very loving space each day. It really allowed me to open up my heart, and I believe it's one of the things that helped me attract my soulmate. And so I wanted to share this awesome gift with you because I still do it every morning and it is extremely beneficial. So I hope you all enjoy it. Thank you so much, and I will see you again next week. Bye.